Hi guys. All right, we're going to be starting on page 41 and we have mini lesson number 15 and today's topic is theme. Our standard is 6.7a. Okay, turn to page 41. Okay, 6.7a says the student will be able to infer multiple themes within and across texts using text evidence. Based on our pre-check, I know that y'all are pretty good in this area already. So we're just going to continue to practice it so that you'll be ready for your test. So remember, infer, okay, is our educated guess. Okay. Multiple is more than one, so we're going to make an educated guess about more than one theme. Okay, the word theme. Okay, we're going to define the word theme. A theme is the lesson or message of a story. I saw someone one time write it this way. The message. And look at what is in the message. The word theme. Okay, so it's the lesson or the message of the story, what the author wants you to learn. Wants you, the reader, to learn or take away. Now the second part of this is, so we're going to make educated guesses of more than one lessons of a story within and across text. So we're actually going to be doing it across two different texts today using text evidence. Okay, this is the big one. Most of y'all did a good job with this, but okay, a lot of the time, the story will tell you the theme. Okay, need proof from story. Sometimes it's very explicit with you. Sometimes you have to make a little bit of an inference, okay? It'll say something and then you have to infer based off of that piece. So what we're going to do now is we are going to read a piece from Wonder, which is one of my all-time favorite books. I've read it like 5 times. And the piece that we are reading I relate to so much because this is the part of the story where Via, Augie's sister, we get her point of view. And something you probably know or probably don't know is that my older brother has special needs. So I really relate with Via. So we're going to read this together. All right, I have put it down below. So read along with me. A Tour of the Galaxy. August is the sun. Me and mom and dad are planets orbiting the sun. The rest of our family and friends are asteroids and comets floating around the planets orbiting the sun. The only celestial body that doesn't orbit August, the sun, is Daisy the dog. And that's only because her little doggy eyes, August's face doesn't look very different from any other human's face. To Daisy, all our faces look alike, as flat and pale as the moon. I'm used to the way the universe works. I've never minded it because it's all I've ever known. I've always understood that August is special and has special needs. If I was playing too loudly and he was trying to take a nap, I knew I would have to play something else because he needed rest after some procedure or other had left him weak and in pain. If I wanted mom and dad to watch me play soccer, I knew that 9 out of 10 times they'd miss it because they were busy shuttling August to speech therapy or physical therapy or a new specialist or surgery. Mom and dad would always say I was the most understanding little girl in the world. I don't know about that, just that I understood there was no point in complaining. I've seen August after his surgeries. His little face bandaged up and swollen, his tiny body full of IVs and tubes to keep him alive. After you've seen someone else going through that, it feels kind of crazy to complain over not getting the toy you had asked for, or your mom missing a school play. I knew this even when I was 6 years old. No one ever told it to me. I just knew it. So I've gotten used to complaining and gotten used to not complaining, and I've gotten used to not bothering mom and dad with the little stuff. I've gotten used to figuring it out on my own, how to put toys together, how to organize my life so I don't miss my friends' birthday parties, how to stay on top of my schoolwork so I never fall behind in class. I've never asked for help with my homework, never needed reminding to finish a project or study a test. If I was having trouble with a subject in school, I'd go home and study it until I figured it out on my own. I taught myself how to convert fractions into decimals by going online. I've done every school project pretty much by myself. When mom and dad ask me how things are going in school, I've always said, good, even when it hasn't always been so good. My worst day, worst fall, worst headache, worst bruise, worst cramp, worst mean thing anyone could say has always been nothing compared to what August has gone through. This isn't me being noble, by the way. It's just the way I know it is. And this is the way it's been for me, for the little universe of us. But this year, there seems to be a shift in the cosmos. The galaxy is changing. Planets are falling out of alignment. So, I want you to think about what is the lesson or the message that the author wants us to learn from this text. Okay, why did he give us this piece from Via? What is our lesson? Okay, you're going to post that down below in our discussion.